to the program. A British man has been shot dead at a private ranch in the Laikipia area of northern Kenya. An eyewitness said his neighbor, said that Tristan Vosby was killed when he went to inspect the remains of a friend's home that had been burnt. Another neighbor added that he rode out with his horse to look at what was left of his friend's home and never returned. There have been violent attacks frequently in the area as armed cattle herders searching for scarce grazing have driven tens of thousands of cattle into private farms and ranches. Kenyan authorities and the British High Commission did not immediately return calls to comment about the situation. Both neighbors asked not to be identified for fear of retaliation. Elsewhere now, Libya's crude output has dropped after clashes forced two of the country's biggest oil ports to shut down, threatening the OPEC members' efforts to revive the production of its most important commodity. The North African country's production fell to 650,000 barrels a day from about 700,000 a few days ago. Crude shipments from the nation's largest oil ports have been suspended until security improves and workers return to the facilities. Now, production from fields feeding the ports have declined and may be cut further if the two terminals remain shut and the situation does not improve. Kolab is the first tech hub in the northern part of Nigeria designed to be a multifunctional space where developers and startups can work and grow. Located in Kaduna, northwest Nigeria, Kolab's founder wants to explore the opportunities for tech in a state strategically placed as a hub for trade and transport and traditionally known for processing, farming and cattle.
Kolab Nigeria is a hub for tech enthusiasts and entrepreneurs to share a space where they can access the things that a developer needs: internet connection, electricity, and a variety of minds all thinking of solutions to everyday social and technological problems. Ifeanyi Mora is a regular at Kolab. He is working on an app that will help schools gather and manage their records.
It provides the space, it provides, things I need to use like power and all that. And I said above all, you have people who have this sort of the same skill set that you have, that you can always mine from and share. So it has been so helpful.
There are many spaces like these around the world and a growing number in Africa, where nearly 90% technology hubs and research bases, often funded by international firms such as Microsoft, Google and Intel, incubate early-stage firms in cities like Lagos, Johannesburg, Nairobi and Addis Ababa. Kolab founder Sanusi Ismaila wants this space launched just last year to open up the state's economy and draw investment for tech entrepreneurs and startups.
We feel like where we're based now, which is Kaduna, has everything that a tech ecosystem needs to flourish. It just needs a push, and we're that push, hoping to build a whole technology ecosystem here that can serve other parts of the world, build technology solutions to some of the problems that are acute here.
Kolab offers training sessions on business and access to mentors and workshops to help local entrepreneurs develop their skills. Youth unemployment is a massive problem in Nigeria. Official figures show up to 1 in 2 young people are out of work. Sanusi says the shared space and incubation concept is taking time to catch on in Kaduna.
One of the biggest challenges is changing people's mindsets, really, and also getting people used to co-working. We have also a cultural problem here because everyone is sort of like siloed and, is used to working on his own and doing everything for himself.
Similar spaces in the capital, Abuja, and the second city, Lagos, have helped many young people launch into tech business.
In Ethiopia, no meal is complete without injera, a gluten-free flat bread made from a mixture of teff cereal, flour and water. Food entrepreneur Heilu Tesema has introduced this local staple to the rest of the world through his company, Mama Fresh, which exports about 6,000 pieces of injera per day to various countries, including Nigeria, the United States, Norway, and Sweden.
When the Tasema family started their business making injera, a staple in Ethiopia, their target market was residents who live near the factory. But 15 years later, the bakery has a growing market of clients abroad. Injera is a spongy fermented bread made from teff, a cereal that looks like wheat and has a sour taste. It is baked on a clay plate and is largely consumed in Ethiopia and Eritrea. Other variants of injera can also be found in parts of East Africa, including Somalia and Sudan. Teff is rich in iron and calcium and can be used to make various flour-based foods like pizza, bread, and pasta. Because teff is free of the protein gluten and can boost the body's vitality and reduce fat production, teff-based foods have become well sought after in the West in recent years. It's even been referred to as a superfood for its nutritional value and is high in demand in health food shops and stores in the West.
When we begin this business, where we are starting export, we are using only for the diaspora. Our target is for diaspora. Nowadays, from 2014 until now, we are looking for the international business. So at the beginning, 5%, 95% for diaspora. Nowadays, we are reaching 20% for the international market, 80% for diaspora.
Injera has a rich cultural heritage and is often served with vegetables or meat dishes topped with goat cheese. As demand for its product grows, Tasema is beginning to consider the need to transform the production line.
We are working with manually, so when we can get automatic machine we can make 20 to 30,000 injera. So the problem is to make mechanized modern system of baking injera. The machine, we need the machine for the future. To increase this capacity, the machine is important for us.
In 2015, the Tasema company, Mama Fresh, was recognized by the government as the country's leading micro and small enterprise exporter.
That's Network Africa. Thank you for watching. I'm Jaka Rogers.